Hey everybody, welcome back to Alaskan Reactions here today with Jeremy doing some Sabaton cover of 1916, the Motorhead song, I believe. I'm assuming, because Motorhead had a song called 1916. I'm assuming they're covering it. Did Tommy Johansson featuring Petter earlier today. Petter Yerpe, I don't know how to say his last name. They did a cover of Halloween's Future World, which was amazing. So I'm definitely looking forward to this because, like I said, I'm assuming it is a cover, and everything Sabaton does so far that I've seen is absolutely amazing, especially their videos. So we're just going to jump right into it and do it. It's Alaskan Reactions Sabaton with a 1916. The Hammersmith.
Years old when I went to the war to fight for a land fit for heroes. God on my side and a gun in my hand, chasing my days down to zero. And I marched and I fought and I bled and I died, and I never did get any older. But I knew at the time that a year in the line was a long enough life for a soldier. Story's pages.
Wow. Oh. I mean, that was almost 110 years ago, right? I mean, these Sabaton videos are just so, I don't know if realistic is the right word, but it just brings it home, especially by giving you that background at the end of 300,000 people dying for 6 miles, an entire generation of men in towns wiped out. The atrocities of war are just horrendous. And I think I've said this before in some of the videos that I can't say I don't understand why some wars have been fought or maybe are even being fought, but I don't understand why there isn't another way. Why is what seems like senseless killing to me the only way to settle issues? Why can't there be another way? Why can't there be peace for everyone? Why do there have to be these atrocities and these things and young men and women dying, yes, for their country or their beliefs, but should they have to? And again, it's not a debate I'm trying to get in with anyone. It's just it just seems so senseless to me that again entire generations were wiped out. I realize it's over 100 years ago. It's 3 generations ago or even four. But I think of my own grandfather who fought in World War II, and so his father would have been someone who could have fought in this war, and that's only 3 generations removed from me, and it's just I it's hard to it's really hard to take it all in. So now more than ever, remember, kindness is free. I thank you very much for stopping by. When you're out and about today, make sure you live it up some. See ya.